How quick things can change. When I started this YouTube channel, I was 81 and feeling so fit and well. I thought it would be nice to sort of share my experiences with other people, possibly my age, younger, older. In the last video I done, I remember saying sometimes I feel guilty because I feel so well. I was at the yoga retreat when I made that video. I got home, I was only home a couple of days, I had a small lump growing inside my ear, I could feel it. I mean, it grew within a couple of weeks. So I went to the doctors, he had a look and he said, I think we better get it checked out, I'll send you to a dermatologist. So I went to the dermatologist and he said, oh, I think we get a biopsy on that, get a biopsy done. So he obviously took a small piece and he said to me, I'll probably have the results, this was on the Tuesday, we'll probably have the results by the following Monday. Okay, fine. That Friday afternoon, I got an email from them, about 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. And the email said, Dear George, the results from the biopsy. As expected, it is a nodular-based carcinoma, which is a skin cancer, which must be removed as soon as possible. Oh, bugger. I've had cancer twice before, so the word cancer didn't probably scare me quite as much as it would do. I mean, the word cancer does frighten you. Just the word, I think it's got that connotation to it. Oh no. Anyway, over the weekend I made the mistake of looking on Google and finding out all about it. And it said your nodular-based carcinoma is the second fastest growing skin cancer and can be fatal if allowed, or if grown it will spread to other parts of the body, which most cancers do anyway. So on the Monday I went to see the doctor. Obviously the receptionist said you haven't got an appointment, you can't see him. So I said, well, I can sit here all day, I really need to talk to the doctor. But he was a lovely man, and within a quarter of an hour or so he come out and called me into his office. Come in. So I said, what can we do? So he said, well, there's only two things we can do. It's either radiation or surgical removal. So I said, well, I'd rather have it removed. He said, leave it with me for a day because there's a guy I know and I'd really like to contact him. He said, I've actually rung him this morning, but he's obviously busy. He'll get back to me sometime today. So I said, okay, I'll leave it with you. So on the Tuesday morning, I got an email from him saying the doctor can't do it because it's in an awkward position. It's inside the ear, not on the outside, inside the ear. So he said, I've sent a referral to a plastic surgeon, Dr. Kirk Fraser, and if you don't hear from him by the end of the day, ring me tomorrow and we'll sort something else out. Well, Kirk Fraser's secretary did ring me later that day, which was surprising, and she said, I've had a referral to see you, and she gave me a date which was the 19th of December, not too far before Christmas. So I said, oh, can you do any better than that? I'd really like to. No, that's the nearest appointment we've got, and obviously nothing would be able to be done till after Christmas. So I said, well, book me in and I'll see what I can do. So I rang the dermatologist back and I said to him, can you give me any more plastic surgeons on the coast? And he did, he gave me some more numbers. So I started ringing round, talking to him, asking him if I could possibly get booked in. And one of them was fortunate, she said, yes, I could get you booked in for a consultation next Thursday, providing you get a referral sent to us. So I did, I got a referral sent. So it was only a matter of a week before I see him. So I actually went away with the guys. We went and done that music festival, which was great. So when I got back, I didn't get back till the Wednesday, and I was seeing the doctor the next day. I see the doctor, the plastic surgeon, and he was a great guy, and he put me much at ease straight away. He said to me, what I'll do, well, stand up, let's have a look at your ear. They had a poke around and a look. He said, what I'll do, I'll cut it out, I'll take a skin graft from behind your ear, blah, 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 all should be fine. So I said, will you get all the cancer? So he said, we try to get a wide margin, and if we don't, we go back in and take more. When can you do it? He said, you'll have to see the secretary outside. She does all the booking. So when I went out to see the secretary, she said to me, I can get you booked in next Friday, Friday the 13th, at Nambour Selangor Private Hospital. So that was fantastic. I went to Nambour Hospital on Friday the 13th. I felt lucky that day. And before I see the anaesthesia guy, and he put the things in your arm and all the rest of it, and he said, oh, you'll see the doctor before you go in and he'll have a chat with you. And when the doctor came in, he said to me, he had a look again, and he said, I won't do a skin graft, I'll do a flap, because it will heal better, and I think that's the way to go. Great. So I don't remember anymore. Obviously you're asleep, and then you wake up in the recovery room, and the doctor come in, and I said to him, how did it go? He said, fine. I said, my office will ring on Monday, and they'll organise it. So again, that week of waiting, have they got it all? Is everything fine, you know? And I rang the office up on Monday, and they said, come in on Friday, we'll remove the stitches. So I said, well, when can I see the doctor? Because I want to know about the biopsy. That's what I'm really concerned. She said, the nurse will have the report. The nurse will have the details from the biopsy. So that was a long week waiting. And when I went up on the Friday, I see the nurse, and she was a lovely young woman. And come in, and I said to her, look, all I'm really interested in is the biopsy. She said, come with me. Took me to the computer screen. She said, look, this is what the doctor said. He said he's very happy, he got a wide margin, and he's happy that he got everything. Ah, I said, can I give you a kiss? Can I give you a cuddle? I can have a really good Christmas now. This is where I am at the moment. It's going to be a bit noisy because the wind, because I'm down at the sea, obviously the wind's strong, but it's a lovely place, beautiful place to be. I'll do a little bit of filming, and hopefully the wind not too strong. Something happens like this, you get a little scare, and some poor buggers being told today you've got breast cancer, you've got liver cancer, you've got lung cancer, you've got colon cancer. Every day, at any age, you can be told these things. I know. But it also makes you realise just how precious life is, and how you really should try to enjoy every day, because it can go just like that, very quick. A lesson for me, and a good lesson actually. It did throw me, if I'm honest, it threw me for a while, knocked me off me balance a bit. I was a bit unsure of the outcome. What's going to happen? What's it going to be? I think it's going to be all right, because you hope it's going to be all right. You're always thinking that. But it did throw me. It did throw me for a while. But I think sometimes we need to be thrown to sort of get to reality. This is life. This short span, we're on this lump of rock spinning around, which we call home. I'm so lucky again. I always say I'm lucky, and I'm lucky. I'm a very lucky man to have good friends, 2 wonderful sons, great friends. There's not a lot more in life, and I'm going to walk along the boardwalk, I suppose, or it's a beach walk, I don't even recall it. And all the rocks here have been painted. And the very first one I'm coming up to, strangely enough, I'll turn it round. It's a memory of, a lot of it is memory of people who've died. And I think it's like a lovely graffiti actually. I'll turn it round and show you. Good looking graffiti. People have come here and paid their respects or their love. And it's always friends and family. The thing at the end of the day, the only things that really matter is friends and family. And there's Wally. Where's Wally? There he is. Nambucca Reds come here for Christmas. Good old Wal. Gives you a bit of an idea of the size of the rocks because you can see those people behind them. Otherwise you don't get much idea. Oh, it's a lovely one here. Oh, there's a lovely one here. Someone's made an effort to do this one. Look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Whoever done that one took a lot of time. Very professional. Oh, this goes for such a long way. Just goes on and on and on and on. And it's lovely the council have just left it and let people. So that's been my journey for the last month. One I didn't want, but one that we're going to have to get used to as we're getting older, because it's going to happen more and more till eventually we get the final one. Was you really need friends and family and loved ones around you. That's all you need. If they're there to talk to you and care for you and just simply say, yeah, you're going to be all right, mate, you're going to be good, you're going to be fine. It just gives you that little bit of belief in yourself and in them. And it's lovely, and you know then the people who love you, you find out the people who love you, I mean genuinely love you. They don't just say it, they actually mean it. They go out their way to do things for you. So I'm a lucky bugger. I'm away now on holiday and then back ahead to my son and family for a week. It was a long drive, 6-hour drive down from the coast, but it was worth it. It's Christmas Eve today. It's a beautiful day, beautiful sunny day, and lucky George. Until the next time, bye.